Hello again. We are here talking about So You Want to Start a Side Hustle with Carrie Bolig and Craig Klickner. On today's chapter 3, which is Finding Your Who. And in this chapter, they posit that you don't really need to start with why, but with who as your first question. Or at least get to the who long before the what and the how. Kind of reading the chapter more, it came out that it's your why that comes first. Why are you wanting to do kind of this stuff at large, but not the specific it? Why are you doing it? Why? So the question of who's helping you, who you should be talking to, isn't a side note. Because people have impacted who you are and who you will be for your lifetime, right? So why is this for your business any different? Because we are products of our environment. And so one of the things that they talk a lot about who is both mentors and your community. Do both. It's not an either or. And learn from them because they can help you with the what and the how and even the specific why. And I thought this was really important that content consumption is not enough, right? Reading a book, just listening to a video like this isn't enough. You really need to talk to people and have that back and forth. And I think that's really important because it's so easy to just read a book or watch YouTube and think it's enough, especially when it comes to mentorship. And so they were really, really strong about mentorship and how mentorship isn't just regularly scheduled coffee dates, right? It's not just, oh yeah, I met with so-and-so, but it's really about having a role model, someone who does what you want to do. An advisor and a sounding board who will tell you even when you're kind of like going off on the wrong end. Or so it's not just a cheerleader, but it's not just a naysayer. So one of the things that's really important though is when you get advice, don't just stop at doing what they say, but really understand the why of it. Why is that advice good? What's going on? Because then it's beyond following directions and it's really understanding moving forward. And that was a point that Carrie had specifically made, and I thought it was really, really smart. And then they switch a little bit about community and how community is something that you surround yourself with, right? You're like the 5 people you hang out with most. And it should have a common thread, but don't let go of diversity, right? Diversity is important. It's good to have different viewpoints, different thoughts. And so, but like every community, you get out what you put in. So be ready to be active in it. And then also one message I really liked was choose wisely, but prune wisely, right? Like you don't have to cut it out of your life. Not everybody is in every community, but really be thoughtful about where you're spending your time and your efforts. And I think that is not just a lesson for a side hustle, but everything. And so I really liked the finding your who, especially as a thing about it goes in between your big why and the why that the your why and the it side hustle why. And so I'm interested in what everybody thinks about their who's that they're working with. Thanks.